Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Howard Cornwell, and you're watching episode 2 of my sports vlog. Last week, you saw me pick my top 5 favorite teams in the NFL and my top 5 Cinderella teams. And now this week's episode, what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to pick my top 5 wide receivers, and this list can be tough. Then my 5 kind of like on the edge potential to be good, but yet cannot see a lot of production. So now obviously wide receivers, they're a vital part to any offense, especially when you're in a pass league. A lot of teams pass the ball, and running. Yes, you definitely run. You want to have a good run game, but nowadays it's more like a run by committee, situational run type football, or basically whoever has the hot hand. For example, whatever running back is playing well, then they're the ones that get majority of the snaps, but then they get other snaps to other running backs for rest and so forth. But passing, like all the top quarterbacks in the league, they're throwing for 5,000 plus yards a season, which is unheard of. And people love that, the explosiveness of an air attack, where it can go from, okay, I'm gonna little short passes here and there, like a lot of popular offenses. But then you have those offenses that are just like, bam, I'm gonna sling it out. Oh, 20-yard pass there, 30-yard pass there, deep bomb for like 55 yards, touchdown. So wide receivers, especially in a lot of fantasy leagues that have points per yard, however you want to, instead of scoring. Usually wide receivers are set up for success from a point standpoint. So there are a few running backs that you would get, because they're diverse. They'll get you the runs and they'll get you the catches. So they'll have a lot of scrimmage yards. You have those type of running backs. So what we do is I'm gonna jump to this right now, and I don't think to a lot of people that this one should be a shock. But my number 1 is going to be from the Atlanta Falcons. He's got speed. He's got strength. He's smart. He knows how to run the routes properly. Julio Jones from the Atlanta Falcons. And come on, really, like the guy's a proven winner. He plays with a toe injury most of the season, and he's still up there in stats. I mean, the guy's insane. Super talented, great football player, plays the game the right way. So now, number 2, I'm gonna go with Antonio Brown. Now I know there's the whole holdout situation with Le'Veon Bell, and if he doesn't play, then it's gonna change the offense, because Le'Veon Bell is very important to that team. Now the whole holdout thing may be good for bad for him, but either way, he's a crucial part of that team. He's like their lead runner and one of the leading wide receivers on that team. He's very diverse. He's good out of the backfield with his patience and speed, and he's got great hands, so he can catch out of the backfield, out of the slot. So, but what's going to help now for Antonio Brown is Martavius Bryant is returning. He's returned from suspension, and he's fast and explosive. So now you give somebody fits in the secondary when playing for a defense for these guys. You don't just say, hey, I'm going to shut down Antonio Brown. You have to focus the stuff on Martavius Bryant, which is going to open up. Brown is already talented. He's super fast. Runs the right route. So Antonio Brown is set to be an explosive. Oh, and he plays for a gunslinging offensive-minded quarterback, and Big Ben. They're a pass. They're passing. So now number 3. Whatever you can say about his personality, whether he's a prima donna or overreacts or has no self-control, he's definitely got better. He's owned up to it and worked on it. He's got better, and he plays in a big city with the big lights, with a big fan base, and he is super talented. I mean, that one catch in the end zone, they got pass interference on the guy. This guy jams his arm all the way back into a position where it shouldn't be. One hand catches this pass, and he's known to make these fancy catches. Like, he practices, he puts in time and effort to be the best wide receiver to the one hand catch, and that's Oldell Beckham from the New York Giants. I mean, he's good. Like I'm not, he's good. Now, this next guy, like, he has potential to break out. He's already got so much better since he's been in the league. But he's got a quarterback that's maturing and is super talented, and they got a good team. Now they added a player from Washington who has one of the best abilities to break open and go deep. He's super fast, and maybe not the best route runner or best overall receiver, but when you wanna drop a pass of 60+ yards, this guy here that I'm about to mention, and so he's added to a team with this guy that I really like. So I think he's just gonna open up for more yards. He's already legit, but I think this is gonna allow him, kind of like with the whole Antonio Brown, Martavius Bryant situation. So yeah, Mike Evans from Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think he's gonna be a solid pick. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, I'm a team guy, okay? It takes players on offense, defense, special teams, and the entire team to win a championship. So, but these guys, this team was playing so well, and near the end of the season, a huge player on their team got hurt, broke his leg, but this guy's a quarterback. And in a passing league, I think he has potential. He just keeps getting better and better and better. So, Derek Carr. So with that being said, that's why this guy, number 5 on my list, is number 5. The guy is super talented. He's played with injuries and still have done well. But I think Amari Cooper of the Raiders is due for a big season this year, and Derek Carr is going to be a part of that, and they're hungry. Because barring that injury to Derek Carr, I think it would have been Patriots and the Raiders in the AFC title game, go down to a pretty good game on who goes to the Super Bowl. So yeah, Amari Cooper is going to be rounding out my top 5. So before I go to the next part, what's your feedback? What do you feel about my list? Anything you want to add, or is there a person you want to take off and put on? Because this list could go anywhere on how your personal preferences, or just whatever information that you have that makes you want to alter this list. So, like, subscribe, comment below, feedback. I have no problem with criticism, so structural criticism, because I'm not perfect. I may be good, but I'm not perfect, and knowledge is definitely power. So now, here are my next top 5 that are like on the edge, on the fence, like potentially be in, but potentially be like, yeah. So, this guy I've already mentioned before in connection with one of the people on my list, but same goes for his partner, but I can say for this, you take DeSean Jackson. Okay, he was from the Washington Redskins. I already explained his explosive ability. He is now going to be on the Buccaneers, paired with Mike Evans, which means who do you guard? Which means with his ability, DeSean Jackson could easily be a top-notch wide receiver, like on the level where he was with the Eagles. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Like I said, and Tampa Buccaneers, they're putting in the work. They're getting some good trades and some good draft picks, and I think they're moving into the positive direction. I think defense is going to be good, and their division, it's kind of like, okay, the Falcons, yes, number 1, but then who's that second team? Now, number 3. He was a stud when he played with the Bears. He was kind of injury prone, missed some time, but when he did play, the quarterbacks that he had, big playability, ability to win the catch at the point of the height of the catch, or the point of the tag. So he has that ability to always do that, and now he's going to a team that I think is on the men to be really great. I'm a huge fan of the quarterback, Carson Wentz. I think he has the ability, because he started off hot. I think it was like 3-0, and then the rest of the season, we all know, was not so well. But I just like his poise in the pocket. I like his ability. Now you pair him with wide receivers that are reliable and can catch the ball, which is good for a person's psyche, which is good for a rookie to have that confidence. To be pierced at, it's hard. I mean, they're already like in the NFL first year, like, wow, that's a lot. So I think with Alshton, Jeffery going to Eagles, I think it's going to be potential for lots of points, touchdowns too, because he's a huge end zone threat. He's got the height. Now, okay, number 3. He used to be a quarterback. He converted to a wide receiver in the NFL. Played for the Browns. And the situation. I mean, Cody Kessler played pretty good when then he got hurt. So he didn't play the best of quarterbacks. So he put up some pretty good numbers. Now he's going to a gunslinger, high-powered offense. Pretty good quarterback. He's definitely on the come up. Definitely shined when he got his opportunity. Kirk Cousins. So now you gave Kirk Cousins the guy he's all just like all these passes and scoring touchdowns, a lot of points per game, and I think so. With Terrell Pryor, his skill set, he definitely has the ability to be good. With that quarterback, I think Terrell Pryor is going to have a pretty monster season. So be on the lookout for that. I definitely want to get your feedback on this one. So let's see. So number 4 on my list is, now this is a tough one, because last year obviously he got hurt, missed a good part of the season. But this guy, he's so quick, runs such good routes. He is lengthy. his quarterback likes to throw the ball. The offense likes to throw the ball. They try to be a defensive team because they're in the AFC North, but this team right here, this wide receiver, back and healthy. They added that one wide receiver. I can't remember his name, but he's super quick. But yeah, AJ Green he could easily be in the top 5, but I think it's gonna be right around the floater. So just depending on how the team plays and how that connection reestablishes between Andy Dalton and him. So now, number 5 has some health issues. Has all of the talents to be number 1. The quarterback played and the team play was not the best last year. I'm not sure if it was the Super Bowl drought. I know Cam Newton, who is a wonderful quarterback, he is beast mode. Not Marshawn Lynch beast mode, but Cam Newton beast mode. And so, but this wide receiver, I think he has all the ability to be healthy. They added McCaffrey, the little versatile running back. So, but Kelvin Benjamin, I think Kelvin Benjamin has the ability to be really good. So he's on that. He's definitely not. He's probably not really close to the top 5 list, but I think he could possibly squeak in there. So that's my list. So what do you think? What are your opinions on this list? Do you think I got it? Do you think I got it right or pretty close, or do you think I have it way off? Feedback is what I love. It's what it's how I learn, how I grow, my knowledge. So now, football is back. Football is back. How many of you are excited? I know it's preseason, but football is back. And for preseason, it's important for a lot of teams because, maybe teams where you don't have like all the elite stars, so you're kind of drafting for the next generation to like kick in now. So when you do preseason, it's a tryout of how you think your youth is going to be and how you can try to incorporate the new youth with the veterans and try to build a squad. So, preseasons is basically like tryouts to where, but some teams, they don't necessarily rely on the draft. So, from that standpoint, then, yeah, I mean, week 2, the starter may play like a set or two. The third game maybe play a quarter. Fourth game maybe play a half to 3/4. Then week 1, game time. But like I said, some teams rely on those picks, like the Browns, who I think drafted pretty well in the first round. Cause they got Miles Jack, they got somebody for the secondary, and they got a tight end. So they drafted defense. This is basically not one of the best rounds for them. They didn't draft high for a quarterback because their quarterbacks never panned out with their high picks. So that's good. But yeah, football is back. I can't wait because football is, to me, one of the only sports that you can really just sit down and watch all day, and regardless of who's playing. And then obviously, if you get like a DirecTV, you get the NFL Sunday tickets, so you can just watch like every game all day long, chilling, just relaxing, and I love Sundays for that. I mean, and there's no other sport that packs that kind of power for me anyway. And because my number 1 team of all sports is going to be the Red Sox. But I mean, I'll support them. I know I watch their games when I can. I'm always online looking at stats, looking at who's pitching against who, and so forth. So Red Sox, but baseball is hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, especially on TV. But if you go to the game, Fenway Park, amazing. Like Fenway Park is so powerful. It is one, it's the oldest stadium in all of baseball, and two, it's registered with National Park Service as a landmark. A landmark. But and then basketball, I love the Celtics. I'm really glad that we picked up Gordon Hayward. That was a good move. Finally getting the age you pull the trigger. You get all these picks, assets, and cap space. So, but football, I mean, come on. I can watch two teams I don't even like play one another because it's football, you know. So, and I love talking football. I could talk all day, break down opinions of how I feel certain teams are gonna play. I like to do like a poll, like a football poll, or I mean not pool, and like so you see every matchup and you like pick who you think is gonna win each in those games, and I like to feel like I know who's gonna win that game, and by not even looking at the stats of how they're playing for that season, I can just look at them and I can be like, okay, well, you know, it's Seattle and Atlanta, but it's in Century Link Field. Okay, so Seattle, obviously not as high scoring of offense Atlanta is, but Seattle plays really well at home. So it gets so loud, that 12th man, it just gets so loud. So that's going to confuse Atlanta, make it hard to communicate and make it hard to overcome that. So you pick obviously you got a stout defense. Okay, so you got a stout defense, you have a quarterback, Russell Wilson, who is a winner. A winner. We all know that he finds ways to win, and he turns nothing into something amazing. A lot. Because that offensive line is not that good because all the money is invested in obviously Russell Wilson in that defense. So you can't really afford offensive lines. You try to get it on the cheap, but when you get it on the cheap, they're not good, and you are unable to protect your asset, and that's Russell Wilson. But at the same time, yes, the Falcons, like, number one offense in the NFL last year, not even close to anybody else. But communication is key, and to be on the same level, the same page, is key with signals and so forth, and certain words like alpha, or Ohio, or stuff like that. So when you are in an environment where you can't hear, okay, and so it's hard to adapt. Now Seattle's used to that because that's where they play, that's where they practice, so they have ways to get around it. And you try to, but it's hard. So I like, honestly, picking teams every week. Now the whole, because then if you play other people, there's going to be a tiebreaker. So the tiebreaker, you basically have to pick the points on how many both teams are going to score on a Monday night game. So, but yeah, football, it's back. I love it, and so I'm about near ending this episode. So I just want to say, if you're watching this, thank you. If you subscribe, thank you. And I'm a people person, so I would love to converse with sports with someone. So drop any comments below, and let's get this football conversation going. Get our NFL blood flowing. You know it. The season is growing. It's about to prosper into the NFL. When season 1 comes around, you know you'll be going down to the NFL town. Okay? Terrell, you have yourself a wonderful day, and you all have yourself a wonderful week. Bye.